Hello, my name is Yorna Yulis. I'm a student of the Faculty of Medicine Syafala University Banda Aceh, and our team Honorable Dr. Azwar Ridwan and Honorable Dr. Mudassir. Today, I will present my research with the title Correlation between Risk Factor with Dysphonia on Elementary School Teacher in Longma District. I will start to explain for introduction, method and material, result and discussion, and conclusion. I will start to explain for introduction first. Definition. Voice production disorder or dysphonia is a disorder characterized by change in vocal quality, pitch, loudness, or vocal effort that can interfere with communication and reduce a person's quality of life. Dysphonia is not a disease but is a symptom of disorder of the larynx which can be cases with pathological change from infectious and inflammatory process, neuromuscular condition, psychiatric, systemic disorder, and neoplasm. Teacher have multifactorial risk factor for the occurrence of sound-producing disorder. Teacher is one of the occupational group where vocals are very demanding. For example, using the voice repeatedly or using a heavy voice. Elementary school teachers are more prone to vocal health problems than secondary school teachers due to difference in the duration of voice use. Elementary school teachers can use sound continuously because there are fewer opportunities for voice breaks. If the teacher experiences vocal dysfunction and continues to develop so that it worsens during the teaching current process of the teacher, then it should be included as one of the most important occupational hazards to be aware of. The United States medical database, 20% of teachers are on sick leave due to dysphonia because absent from his job alone has caused economic loss $2.5 billion annually in the United States. And in a study conducted by Balma in Sukajaya Village, Palembang City, on elementary school teachers using voice handicap index and measurement, it was found that the prevalence of dysphonia was 6.7%. This research was conducted in public elementary school in Longma District because Longma District has a geographical location close to the coast with has a noisy environmental background so that the potential for using heck or excessive volume of sound will occur in the teaching process. The purpose of this study is to determine the relationship between risk factor and the incidence of dysphonia in public elementary school in teacher in Longma District. Method and material. The research is an analytic observational research with a cross-sectional approach. This study used non-probability sampling technique with the consecutive sampling method, meaning that the sample is taken by including the entire population that meet the inclusion criteria and exclude sample that include the exclusion criteria. The research was conducted in public elementary school in Longma District, Aceh Besar Region, which includes 11 elementary schools. Data collection in the study was from August 10 to August 14, 2021. There were 72 samples that met the inclusion criteria in the study from a total of 87 teacher population spread across public elementary school in Longma District. The data used in this study is primarily data obtained directly by the respondent by filling out the questionnaire on risk factor for dysphonia and followed by the voice handicap index 30 questionnaire. The study was using a univariate and bivariate analysis. Result and discussion. Gender risk factor for dysphonia. It can be seen that the large number of respondents is female with a total of 16 teachers. 83.3%. The result obtained are because the population of female teacher is more fun than male teacher who teach at public elementary school in Longma District. Based on research conducted by Abu et al. From Brazil on teachers who experience vocal fatigue. The result in their research found the female teacher has had a greater risk developing dysphonia compared to male teacher. This is due to difference in the anatomy and proportional of the glottis in the female larynx and the shorter female vocal and cord than male. After the chi-square statistic, the phrase carried out the p-value was 0.017. The significant value which is small, then the value is indicate that there is a relationship between gender and the incidence of dysphonia in public elementary school teacher in Lok Ngai district. The study is in line with research conducted by Pasisa in Depok City on elementary school teacher. Risk factor of teaching duration for dysphonia. It can be said that there are with long teaching hours greater than or equal to 25 hours per week, 66.7%. Analysis from the author, dysphonia can occur in the teaching profession of public elementary school in Lok Ngai district due to the burden of teaching duration per week is still too long, which result in vocal and physical fatigue and stress at work. After the Chi-square statistic, the test was carried out. The p-value was 0.001. The significant value which is small than the value is of indicate that there is a relationship between teaching duration and the incidence of dysphonia in public elementary school teacher in Lok Ngai district. Research conducted by the Society from India on the problem of voice in teachers show that is a significant relationship between teacher duration and dysphonia. Risk factor for the number of subjects based on dysphonia. It can be said that respondents who teach more than one subject are 70.8%. The other analysis in this study indicates public elementary school teachers in Lok Ngai district are still not evenly distributed, so that there will be many teachers who teach more than one subject to fulfill a learning objective for students required by the curriculum. I will make teacher easier to experience vocal fatigue resulting in dysphonia. After this case for statistic test, the p-value was 0.006. This the a significant value which is small than the value of indicate that there is a relationship between the number of subjects taught and the incidence of dysphonia in public elementary school teacher in Lok Ngai district. Research conducted by Trinit Formatvia, the results obtained in his research are also in line with this study that the number of subjects is related to the incidence of dysphonia in teacher. This factor of length of teaching for dysphonia. It can be seen that the majority of respondents with teaching years more than 1 year are active for 0.7%. After Chi-square statistic test was carried out, the p-value was 0.012. The significant value which is small than the value of indicate that there is a relationship between length of teaching and the incidence of dysphonia in public elementary school teaching in Lok Ngai district. The other analysis is related with the experience of teacher who have taught for many years or it is not able to make teacher aware to have importance of maintaining the quality of the tone of voice. Research by Abu Hasba et al. Found results that are in line with his study, namely that there is a relationship between the length of teacher teaching and the incidence of dysphonia. Description of respondent dysphonia classification. It can be said that the most respondent who experience dysphonia with mild degrees than moderate degrees. Conclusion. Based on research concludes in a public elementary school in Lok Ngai district from analysis of research data and discussion, it can be concluded that there is a relationship between gender, teaching duration, number of subjects taught, and length of teaching with the incidence of dysphonia in public elementary school teachers in Lok Ngai district. These are the references that are research. Thank you for your attention, and hopefully this research can increase knowledge, especially about dysphonia. And thank you.